Welcome back to another episode on the Glory Rates podcast. It's your boy Don Benito, and we are in that final stretch, people. That final stretch where football comes back, real football comes back. But I must say, it has been daunting. It has been consuming. Like I don't even know, draining. I don't know what the word is, but I have been like this past, I don't know, 10 days. I don't know how long it has been. Honestly, I don't know since the last time we spoke about football or whatever. But in that week and now into this week, the stories that have come up, oh my days, the juiciest stories that you can ever imagine. But let's talk about Manchester United. Let's talk about our people. Number one, Šeško. I think we have a blunder there. Šeško's injury seems like, they did mention that it's not as big as it was, but it turns out that he might be out for a couple of months or a month. So we'll talk more about that. The midfield madness, the names that we've been linked with, it almost feels like we are Arsenal and the striker situation. Remember when Arsenal sort of like held the striker market on like what's the word? Hostage. Like nobody could buy any other player before Arsenal got their striker or got their man. It almost feels like Manchester United is in that situation. But the question is everybody listening? Is everybody got the memo that Manchester United get first pick? I don't know. But again, like we mentioned, the players, Joao Gomes, Adam Wharton, Carlos Baliba, Angelo Stiller, Elliot Anderson, Conor Gallagher. These are the main dishes, the main midfielders that Manchester United. Why did I say dishes? Did I try to say these guys are food? Anyway, these are the main players that Manchester United are looking at. And when you look at every single one of them, there's a pro and a con. Now, we're not going to go too much into those pro and con because this video will be long. But they do possess, every single player has got something that they possess that we could absolutely use at Manchester United. Which is why this whole situation for the midfield makes it even more nerve-wracking, because you do not know which player we're going to get. We do not know how many midfielders we're going to get. Manchester, the conflicting stories. Manchester United are willing to make to do a transfer in the January window if an opportunity presents itself. Then you get other stories that say Manchester United are not going to be making business in the January transfer window, and they're saving everything up for the for the summer. But then you look at teams right now. Everybody else is going through a little bit of a pickle. Everybody's going through something. Either there's a little bit of injury there, injury here, but people are picking up. And January, I don't know for the life of me why people have stopped using this window as a window to patch things and fix things, even strengthen your team. It has stopped. It has almost become like, I know why. It's money. It's money. Nowadays, clubs take a piss. I don't know why they think about that. But yes, so gone are those days where in January, people are running there to go and do their business. My issue is Manchester United are desperate for midfielders. Like, we are desperate for players. And if we don't make our moves, we might miss out. Now, here's the thing that I'm saying. So, if Manchester United is saying they're not going to do anything this January transfer window, best believe the other top teams, the heavy-hitting boys, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City, whatever, they're going to do business. They're going to do business. They will get in the players that we want, or they're going to confuse us. This always happens with United. We look for an opportunity. The opportunity presents itself, and then we squander it. We look the other way. Whatever the fuck we do, but we do that. We need to get a player in at least this January transfer window. We're talking about bringing in midfielders. We are already saying that Kobe Mainoo is not fit for purpose. Ugarte is not fit for purpose. So that's already 2 midfielders that we need to replace, right? So why are we not? Why is there no? It's like why is there no? Because we are calm thinking that these people are going to do this business. Now they told us that they're going to get. I have this thing that Manchester United is going to bring 2 midfielders. I have this feeling, 2 midfielders, because as far as we are concerned, Ugarte is going to buy. Kobe Mainoo is size, the one that we are not too sure about. Casemiro, another one, 34, getting of age. Extension, we don't know. Bruno Fernandes, again, another one, 31, age. Extension, we don't know. So a lot of our midfielders, they've got some sort of situation with them. And you understand where I'm going? So this is the situation that I'm in here thinking to myself. Now all these players, honestly, all of them, it's all about preference, really. It really is. Joao Gomes, tenacious, ball winner, likes to get a little bit dirty. He's playing for Wolves, a relegated team. His price should definitely be lower. It depends of preference, who you want. This Joao Gomes, Baliba, even Gallagher. You know what I compare these signings to? Like what Liverpool did going for McAllister. These are the kind of signings. You, for example, like Joao Gomes, right? Just because he's playing for Wolves, you overlook him. Wolves are relegation bound. You're like, I don't want to think about that, because he's not doing. But the player is magical. The player does the business. McAllister, for me, he was a good, decent player, but I don't think he tore the world up on fire. I don't think so. I think the fact that he has got some Argentinian heritage in him, I don't know. That I'm not saying completely that he is shit, right? Because even if you think about the amount of, I think Liverpool bought him for like 30. I'm not saying he's shit. Don't get me wrong. McAllister is a good player. He's a decent player, but he's not your. Who's the midfielder I'm looking for? He's not Bruno, right? He's not Kevin De Bruyne. He's not that midfielder that is going to give you goals and an assist on a regular. He's not that. He's a steady guy who you can rely on, that is going to do your business. And I'm saying that with my chest. I know, because a lot of people, I think because you won Argentina, the World Cup, you went to Liverpool, won the Champions League, Premier League, people are just losing and forgetting. No, this Joao Gomes, Adam Wharton, all these signings, they are equivalent to that, like us signing a McAllister. Now, because it's Manchester United, people are gonna bring it down. People are gonna almost like make it seem like it is not relevant, like we're not buying a good signing. They tried to do the same with the Mbuemo and the Cunhas in the beginning. Premier League proven, blah blah blah. But why are they not scoring goals? Blah blah. Until we started scoring goals, then it was a different story. So this Premier League proven thing, it is proper, provided you get the right player and you do the thing. You do the right business. So this midfield situation, I don't know who we're going to pick. I don't know. I can sit here and tell you, I like this guy, I like this guy, I like this guy. But the truth of the matter is, I do not know who we are going to pick. I do not know who Manchester United want. I can tell you who suits us. Like from these midfielders, like I said, all of them are perfect. Gallagher, box-to-box beast. I would love him at Manchester United. Wharton, composure, classic, proper CDM. He kind of gives me Carrick vibes, but with the left. Stiller. My only reservation with Stiller is that he's from the Bundesliga, right? I would like to see him come here and do the business. Then we can prove. Baliba, Premier League proven, box-to-box beast as well. But his problem right now is the fact that he's not performing for his club. And that is an issue. He needs to overcome. But at the same time, I understand, because he had focused all his love on Manchester. But isn't that what we wanted as Manchester? We wanted players that are only focused on us. And Baliba did that. But unfortunately for him, it's just becoming a little bit tough for him right now. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was Benjamin Šeško. Benjamin Šeško is rumored to be out for longer than we actually thought. And this is very, very, very sad. We are on the verge of going through a run of games that you would want Benjamin Šeško to be part of this team. As our striker, we want his tally to go up, and these run of fixtures that are coming after this international break with no break. Like once football comes back, it's football until next year. Until next year. How beautiful is that? But we're not going to have Benjamin Šeško because he's injured. Now, they said that they didn't want to take too much. They didn't want to take any risks. They said that it wasn't as bad as it was. But they're not. Anyway, they said it's not as bad as it is. He'll be out for a very long time. And they're not going to take any risks. So basically, he is going to be out for some time. I'm not too sure exactly how long, but I think it's going to be a month and a half, maybe 2 months, and then we'll see Šeško probably next year. I don't know. That hurts, for our striker. But again, when you look at our other strikers, Gyökeres is injured. People are picking up injuries here and there. I don't know what that means, but it is strange. Other thing that I wanted to talk about is Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo seems like he might be making a move in January. But obviously Manchester United are not going for him. It doesn't make sense. It is impossible. In as much as we want, it won't make sense. We've got Cunha, we've got Mbeumo. Unless Manchester United decide, hey, because we have been working on this guy. I don't know. Last season, even before the season began, we were getting those stories that, look, this guy, Ruben Amorim took him out. They went to have, dinner or lunch or coffee, and they discussed, they talked. If that is not significant enough on itself, I don't know what is. Now, we don't know the contents of the conversation. We don't know what they spoke about. We don't know what it was all about. But what we read about that time is that Manchester United were actually thinking about bringing Semenyo. Now, I'm assuming they wanted him to play in that number 10 position, right? They wanted him to be. But again, we've got Cunha, we've got Mbeumo. I don't know. Anyway, but that doesn't mean that if we don't get him, then he's going to be, but honestly, personally, the way he is developing into the player that he is right now, I like Semenyo. He is exactly what you want in a player. Aggressive, somebody that just can decide the game for himself. Man, we want Mavericks at Manchester United. We're done with pussies. We're done. We're done with people who cannot think. We're done with people who've got no brain. We're done. We need elite mentality. We want guys who can make shit happen. And Antoine Semenyo is that guy. Antoine Semenyo walks the walk and talks the talk. So that's why I would be jealous if a Chelsea or a Liverpool, which they are lurking, by the way. Semenyo's got property. He will leave. He will go to another team. That best. I don't even want to go too much into that. But that's the story that is going on there. I do not know. I do not know what Manchester United is going to do with this midfield situation, because Kobe's not playing, Ugata's not playing. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Not that I'm complaining about Casemiro and Bruno. I am not. I'm complaining at these youngsters. I am upset. You guys do not understand. I am upset with these youngsters. Kobe Mino and Ugarte. I'm upset. I really am. At their age, they need to be really cementing themselves in starting lineups. Being counted. Not just fringe players and like we have to no. And that's what we have with them right now, and that pisses me off, because when you look at the profile player of that the players that they are, what we've always wanted at Manchester United, they fit the bill. They fit like a glove. You've got Kobe Mainoo, composure, passing, tenacious. Then you've got Ugarte, a ball winner. That combination, come on. It's like having Carrick and Ugarte, and N'Golo Kante together at the same time, playing for your man. Thank you everybody for listening to the Glory Reds podcast, and it's your boy Don Benito. Please don't forget to smash a like. Please share this video. Thank you. We have got 117 subscribers. We're trying to get to 120. Please don't forget to smash a like, leave a comment, and join our community. Peace.